The Life Without Liana's podcast. Ang Yayon's house.
Welcome to another light episode of The Life Without Liana's podcast.
Medyo nangangati ako.
Gusto mo lang i-flash yung bago
Hindi nga.
tattoo?
Nangangati talaga ako. Kaya nga yun yung parang napag-usapan natin.
Which is why we actually decided to talk about tattoos and piercings.
Ikaw, trip na trip mo ngayon
in this
magpabutas,
episode.
no?
Oo eh.
Bakit nga ba?
I think it's...
What do you get?
first, okay.
Sige.
All right. Okay, so the backstory is, clearly Drew's got tattoos. I have no tattoos.
But you want to get tattoo. And
Nag-away na kami
a
about
few
tattoos.
years ago, when you found out I have like a new tattoo.
I got furious.
Oh man, wow.
I got furious.
And this was during a lunch meeting with my dad and his friend in
Your uncle, your tito.
Tito Bert Garcia. They're in in where's that? BGC.
Was that Abe?
Abe restaurant. You're
Basta there was
feeling
a
my arm,
restaurant.
parang you're being touchy.
No, I wasn't.
You were?
Tito Bert, kasi, di ba, ganyan yung tattoo mo eh. So, medyo sumisilip siya.
Yeah.
Sabi ni Tito Bert, oh, Drew, you have a tattoo? Okay, so nung una, wait, guys.
Wait, nung una meron na
Nung
akong
una, may tattoo na talaga dyan. But it was just the cross and the Drew. Right?
Yeah, which is so funny because who would tattoo their name on their skin? So, pag-usapan natin din yan.
Oo nga.
Di ba? Pag-usapan natin yan. And I'm not even religious. Meron akong cross.
Why did you get your name?
Hindi, sandali lang. Pag-usapan muna natin. First tattoo. Doon mo malalaman
This
yung
wasn't
personal...
your first.
No, my first kasi.
Was the crab.
My first... So my
Was the
first...
lobster.
My first lobster. My first was scorpion, right? I'm a badass guy.
But you're not even a Scorpio.
I'm not even a Scorpio. So people are like, oh, are you Scorpio? No. So why? Well, okay. So I got like medyo nagtampo ako sa dad ko when I was 17. So we were living in Green Hills at that time. So I know that there was like a tattoo shop in Green Hills Shopping Mall. So I went there and then very impulsive, classic Drew. Ooh, this seems like badass. The scorpion tattoo. Palagay ako ng scorpion.
And also, Pancho.
Pancho eventually na lang. That kind of sealed our friendship.
Okay.
Siya dito yung scorpion niya.
Okay.
Ang nakakatawa niyan, like after a few years, one of my best friends, si Marco, ooh, nice tattoo. Ano ba yan? Parang, is that Sebastian? What is Sebastian?
Yung lobster.
Yung lobster sa
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Mangmokong, hindi to lobster. And fast forward to a few years later, Primo, hey, is that a lobster?
Papa, is that the one like on the beach?
Is it like the one on the beach? If it's like a very dangerous beach with lots of scorpions, yes. But this is not a lobster. Anyway, that's my first tattoo. My second tattoo
Was the Drew na?
was the Drew and the cross and then with the clouds. It was done by a friend of a friend who passed away already. It was in UST and ako kasi it was more like, all right, freehand. Ganun.
It was just freehand?
It was just freehand. Go do your thing. That's
You trusted someone to do freehand.
yeah, freehand. Go. Freehand. Of course, it wasn't the best looking tattoo, right? That's why
Okay.
after a few years,
I mean, at least nasa gitna. Okay.
yeah, I mean, after a few years, I met Tatay Niro Nievo. He is like, binansagan siyang father of tattoo.
Wag naman, it's not the best looking tattoo. It's...
No, it wasn't the best looking tattoo when it was done. Alam ko naman yun eh. I mean,
okay.
it was part of my process eh.
Okay.
Kasi parang, yun yung personality ko, impulsive ako eh. Pag tatalon ako, hindi ko natitingnan kung gaano ka-deep. Tatalon na lang ako. That's part of my
Pero nung
personality.
pinakasalan mo ako, impulsive ba yan?
Plan talaga yan. 2 years tayo nag-plan.
Umabot tayo ng 10 years.
Umabot
Hindi
tayo.
naman siguro impulsive.
2 years yung engagement natin. Anyway. Then after nun, Tatay Nero.
Na Nero.
Oo. Rest in peace, Tatay. He was definitely my favorite. He used pointillism. He was very light.
Okay, so this is the one that I did not know about.
So Tatay Nero pretty much fixed my right shoulder
And then added here.
and then added my right pectoral piece. He designed it naman. It wasn't impulsive na, sige, ating gagawin ko, ganyan. And
Ganda.
my sister was there to witness it. Alvin Matic was there to witness it. And
I was not there because I was in Korea working.
So anyway, fast forward to,
I just recall that there was a time he was asking me, can I get this fixed? Can I get a tattoo? And I was like, no, I don't want it. And then cut to that lunch with Tito Bert. And he was like, oh, okay, so sumisilip. Oh, Drew, you have a tattoo? And I was like, oh yes, Tito Yala, he has a tattoo. Inakit ka pa yung sleeve. Pagtingin, sabi ko, what the? Kumuha ko ng fork and I was like,
and you walked out.
And I walked out.
You walked out.
And hindi niya ako hinabol.
Hinabol kita.
Hindi mo ako hinabol.
Hinabol kita.
Hindi niya ako
Chong,
hinabol.
hinabol kita. Ang bilis mo lang tumakbo or naglakad.
Hindi niya ako hinabol.
Hinabol kita.
Hindi niya ako hinabol. Anyway, so I was so upset. As in, para akala ko maghiwalay na kami kasi galit na galit ako.
Pero in hindsight,
Because we already just came from some LQ at that time.
probably.
Kakagaling lang natin si LQ. Okay na tayo ulit. And then this happened. So I was just like, this guy!
Love you so
Anyway.
much. But in hindsight, how are you now with tattoos?
Just wait.
Just wait.
And then eventually we had dinner to talk about it. Tapos nakakatawa. I remember I was so emotional pa about it. You were like, it's actually really nice. Do you want to see? And I was like, I'm not ready to see it, Dad. I'm not ready. And then when I did see it, it actually was a pretty awesome tattoo.
Super.
Ang ganda.
Super.
It's a really beautiful tattoo. And then I realized, hindsight, that why did I feel that way about tattoos? When, in reality, I actually want one for myself. So parang, eto siya, parang, you're so double standards.
No, because I guess at that time,
I think it was like a sense of control that I wanted to have over you. The same sense of control that my mom had over me.
yes, correct.
Kaya I think that's why I wanted to be upset about it when really it's actually something that I want. Na to this day, hindi ko magawa-gawa because mom still has that control over me. Because there was a tattoo session that we had here at home.
So we had a tattoo session here. Care of Mia, by the way. Mia now is our family tattoo artist.
Yeah, and then she did the one here
So
on your
she did.
of Leon and
She
Prima.
did like a big calf artwork.
Yeah.
So half wolf, half represented by it's for Primo,
Yeah, wolf.
symbolizing Primo.
Symbolizing the leader of the pack.
The leader of the pack, and then Leon, of course, a lion representing Leon. We did like a family session here, or a group session with a few friends also. And your mom was
My
there.
mom, yeah, and my mom is actually, she's a super entertainer. She's a super. Yes, guys,
order
feel
tayo-
comfortable.
order tayo ng
What do you
pagkain.
want? What food do you want? Okay, everybody, yes, you guys enjoy. And then she looks at me and she goes, "Except you," and then walks away. And this is in my home, a full-grown, married, 31 or 32-year-old dog. Kasi may yun.
Wait, you have your sisters. They have tattoos.
My sisters have.
Tama. They have tattoos.
My sisters have.
Does your mom know that they have tattoos?
I would think that she knows.
Well, now they know. She should know.
But yeah, so dun ko nalaman na, wow, mom really still feels this way about tattoos. So feeling ko talaga, if I were to get a tattoo, I really feel it would break her heart. So my way is to get a tattoo with my sisters.
Right.
Para sabay-sabay kaming
I think that would be a nice.
i-disown ng nanay namin.
That would be
But
nice.
yeah, so that was a story about this tattoo here.
The next one would be
I think it must be this one.
this one. There were a few that it was featured
Okay.
on TV. This one, it was also tatay. Parang it's like a weighing scale.
Yeah.
It represents justice. So this is of course because my papa was a lawyer. This one on my left forearm
As a viajero.
as a viajero, this is a Nordic compass. What's the next? Yes, of course, my wangod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I have this HTFU tattooed on the top of my fingers, 4 fingers left on my left hand. At that time, kasi we featured wangod.
And at the time you were doing triathlon,
Yeah, yes, that's right.
which is why.
So it was good enough that Wang Od was nice enough to actually tattoo HTFU. HTFU stands for Harden the F Up. So it's pretty much like a reminder for me to HTFU.
When things get tough.
Yeah, when things get tough. Anyway, that story, I think Wang Od presented yung mga patterns niya, and I asked if ever she could do this, the HTFU. Sabi niya, okay, no problem. It was probably the most painful 10 minutes of my life. Kasi it was bloody eh. It was really bloody, pero through the blood,
She'd still have to. Oh.
pinupukpok pa rin niya. Di ba? She's mambabatok yung style. So talagang it was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, for most of you who don't know,
And then buto pa.
yeah. For most of you who don't know, kasi they use like calamansi stalk and then charcoal of the what do you call that, pans as ink. It's not the most hygienic, but that's their traditional style. And then pupukpukin nila yung ink
Into your.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, after that, when Papa passed away, I did this. It's pretty much, the coordinates where we threw his ashes in Hong Kong. Yeah, pretty much. Of course, my recent one, because my sister just got a big tattoo. And normally, parang getting a tattoo together
Is your thing.
is our thing. So my little brother who just got married tattooed something on his ankle. That was his gift naman for
His wife.
the wife. And then this is our very, how should I say this? This is our brand, Vamos. And we call it the Surfer Dude. And this is our logos on our basic socks or shirts and whatever. And it's my first time to actually use colored ink. It's my first time. And this is like, siguro the less, oh my God, this is like a 10-minute job rin na sobrang hindi, wala, it's just, ganda ngayon yung line
Super
art.
fine, yeah, super fine. I love
line
it.
art. Yeah, anyway, I mean, it's I don't know. I feel like it's so nice to have like tattoos.
Is there anyone that you would have fixed pa or?
Not really. It's part of the process, I think. Na parang it's who I am.
Especially because you made, silly.
I really made silly
especially
decisions.
Especially with a Scorpion.
But that's part of me.
So that's part of your journey.
That's part of my journey. It's like, of course, my brothers and I, we were watch aficionados, and we were talking about getting a pre-owned watch. Kasi some people, they buff it pa. They make it seem like it's new.
Yeah.
Kami, we want it. We want
old and used.
all the history, all the... kailangan kasama yun eh. Kasi it means that someone used it. Ang daming stories yun eh.
I guess you're also just lucky that, the tattoos that you impulsively got really aren't so bad.
Right.
Because I know that there's some who...
No regrets?
Tsaka medyo lasing or whatever.
Right,
May
right.
tama
May
nung
tama.
pinagawa. Tapos, what did I do?
Yeah.
So...
That's part of the journey.
At least yours wasn't actually so
Yeah.
Tsaka at least daming spelling ng Drew. Tsaka at least hindi pangalan ng girlfriend mo at the time. Kasi patay tayo dyan. Patay tayo dyan.
Okay, piercings.
Ako naman, piercings. Okay, so it started with, piercings wasn't really my thing.
Hey, can I just say, you look really cool.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Thanks, Dad.
I
Hindi pa ako
super love
tapos,
it.
ah.
Oh, hindi ka pa tapos?
Hindi
Okay.
pa ako tapos.
Are you gonna like have a nose
I'm
ring?
gonna put here and then here.
I'm
Just
fine.
kidding.
I'm fine with here.
No, but I'm not.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it's really
Or here.
just. I think it's just gonna be ears.
Okay.
So it started with. I'm not big on jewelry and wearing this kind of stuff, but see Tuesday Vargas. I saw she had this really nice earring, I didn't even know that you could get your ear pierced there.
Right.
But it just looked so nice. Tapos aliw na aliw ako. I was like, and then that started it. I was like, Tuesday, ang ganda ng piercing na yun. And then I've always wanted it, but I just never really got down to doing it. And then, kaya nabuhay ulit yung yearning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not?
for piercing.
Sure.
When I would see Heart. Because I see Heart has all this...
Evangelista.
Yeah,
Okay.
Heart Evangelista. And I would see all her ear bling. And then she'd have like a nice cuff here. Sabi ko,
Nice.
it actually looks really nice. It looks really nice. So, yun. Kaya, bigla akong naisip na magpa-piercing. Sakto, I had my first butas.
I
And
also
then-
have here, by the way, on my left. Dati I used to wear earrings.
So, sakto, I was 18 years old na.
Okay.
When I got my first butas. Because you know that as a Seventh-day Adventist, we don't get...
Oh, I don't know. Didn't know that.
we wouldn't get
Okay.
piercings and tattoos. So that's why we're really conservative in that way.
Okay. So religion really
It was-
played or plays pa rin. I guess plays pa rin, no?
Well, played. That
played
was
an
the
important
initial reason kung bakit matagal before I even got my ears pierced.
Right.
So I got
Always
my
gonna
ears
be.
pierced when I was 18. And then the second piercing, when Alana got pierced. So sinabayan ko na rin si Duday. So I was like, oh, perfect. Sige, this I'll also get. So I
Okay.
got the second. And then the third, when Alicia wanted to get her ears pierced.
Right.
When Alicia went to get her second piercing, and then Ate Shella was here. So the three of us got piercing. So it became like a family piercing.
There you
That's
go.
when I got the third butas.
See, there's like a how should I say this?
It kind of brings people together.
Oh,
it
there's a
becomes an
different
activity.
There's a
that-
different meaning and a more important meaning to that activity.
Yeah.
Diba? So it's
Yeah.
not just I'm getting like for example, ako dapat hindi naman magpapatattoo, but I know it's important for my sister.
Yeah. Because you would often get tattoos together. That was your
Yes,
thing.
That was her thing.
That was your thing.
But anyway,
And then the fourth one, love. was
the fourth one.
With Ava and Addie.
oh my nieces.
Yeah, with your nieces.
There you go.
So that's the story behind
Are
it.
they fully healed?
Not quiet. It's still pretty new. But
It's
at
how many
least
days na ba?
It's been like a week. But
Normally,
I mean, it
pag
doesn't-
fully healed, how many weeks?
Well, they say it takes about 6 months.
Oh wow, 6 months.
To 1 year, depending on how your ear
Okay.
recovers, and I think it also depends on where. But I have a flap that I still want,
Okay.
and a conch.
How about ito ba yun?
a conch here inside here?
Eto, what do you call this?
Tragus.
Tragus. Wow.
Tragus. And then I also want a rook here.
So may
So
mga
here.
pangalan. Ang galing This is my first time to hear about these.
I didn't know them also, but I would say, I want here and here and here. And then when I did my research, it's like, there are names pala for them. So,
Dito,
yeah.
what do you call this?
Eddie knows?
Ganun.
I don't know, because there's also this one,
This
so
is
I
nice.
don't know. I don't know, but I don't know.
Oh. Hey, you know what I want to add to the conversation? Because before, I remember when my dad saw my first tattoo.
How was that?
Ano ba yan? Kasi I was topless and then I fell asleep.
Tapos nagtutulog-tulugan ka.
Hindi, iba yun.
Hindi ba?
Talagang I really fell asleep and then I just felt the
Excuse
tap.
me.
Excuse me. Ano yan? Permanent ba yan? Oo. Anyway, he didn't do anything. It was just like, anak, the reason why I don't want you to get a tattoo is because there's a stereotype. Baka hindi ka makakuha ng trabaho. Alam mo yan, the usual. Corporate, bawal yan. Ganyan. So anyway, that's what happened. When, what do you call this?
He didn't want you to get that tattoo.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is that I think nabasag na yung stereotype na yon.
Yeah.
Lalo na when you have, professional basketball players having artwork already.
Yeah.
Siyempre, ina-idolize na sila ng mga
Yeah.
tao and everything. So,
And especially if there's like a moment in the moment. Like it's a moment that you're sharing with your family.
Right.
Diba? So
And it is
becomes special.
No, I mean, as cliche as it may sound, it is a way of expression.
Yeah, it is.
Diba? Parang you're just putting some art, or it's somewhat of a memorabilia on your skin.
Yeah.
Diba? Pretty
Yun nga
much.
lang, I can't say that my mom has opened her mind to it, because when I was telling her about it, she's like, sige, punuin mo pa yung tenga mo. I was like, oh, yes, Mom, I will. Okay, Mom, I will. But yeah, that's classic mom for
That's
you.
classic mom. But you know, don't get us wrong. It's cool for us. It's cool for us because you've opened your mind
I've opened
already.
my mind to it.
But it doesn't mean that you need to force the elderly
To understand it the same way.
It's hard sometimes for them to understand
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, kung kaya niyong taguin talaga yung tattoos niyo, just kidding.
So what kind of advice is that?
I'm sure. I am so sure.
Ang dami nakarelate dito.
Ang dami nakarelate dito.
Ay, love, may kilala ko hanggang ngayon. May 2 na siyang anak. Tinatago pa rin niya yung tattoo niya.
Sino?
Okay. Basta.
Okay.
Okay, basta.
Okay.
Kilala mo na?
Yes! Oh my God! Eh, laki-laki ng tattoo niya sa likod. Oh my God. So anyway.
So yeah, so
Pretty much.
I'm sure to this day, you guys are probably having a good laugh, because I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are probably still hiding your tattoos.
Yeah, super.
So yeah, that's why we just thought it would be a fun topic for us and for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode.
Good luck on, I guess, revealing it in the best way possible to your loved ones.
And to the elders.
To the elders.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye guys.
Welcome to the Life Without Pianos podcast. I'm Yayon's house.